Hello everybody and welcome back to Wranglers Baseball. Thank you for joining me once again. If you missed last episode, we faced off against the Swordfish in the Beach Division and were able to pull out the win and get back on the winning ways. And let's go ahead and get into our next game going up against the Bottlenoses. Let's see if we can keep our great start to our season alive. Again, sitting at 5-1. Bottlenoses at 3-2. Again, playing out of the Beach Division. Bottlenoses sitting at 3-2, second in the Beach Division. So this is kind of another good game for us. Let's see if we can continue to play well. It's going to be Van Campbell versus Bryant Church. So let's go ahead and get right into this one. I think we're going to keep... we got to take Jack Lopez out. He's currently still weak. He dislocated his shoulder in that last game on a silly dive that I did not mean to make. That was completely my mistake. I hit the wrong button. Unfortunately, by doing that, he got hurt. So we're going to have to bring in, we'll bring in Trevor Didd. He did pretty well for us there. And I think otherwise we're going to keep the rest as is. So let's go ahead and get into game number 2 for the night. Playing once again at Shaka Sports Turf. That's kind of where I messed up earlier. Advance or return all runners by holding R1 or L1. I almost screwed it up in the bottom of the 8th. Actually, I almost messed everything up. I would have screwed it all up if I would have. I was hitting the wrong button. The base runners were going to the wrong places, but ultimately everybody advanced. And then the very next batter was Shaz Hatter, and he hit the home run anyway. So that was good. And we're actually going to start here with Bro Davis, Nickel King, and Shaz Hatter, the star of our last game. Sitting in our 3rd spot here hitting wise. We'll see if Bro Davis can get things started off well for us here. High for ball 1 to start. There is strike number 1. Ooh, let's get a hit here right away. Not quite. Fouled off there. That was kind of not a very good swing. All right, not a good way to start there, but that's going to bring up now Nickel King. Let's see if we can get him a base hit to start here. Ooh, that was not a very smart swing. That was going to be too high. That's all right. At least it was a long ball, I guess. I got to be patient. I got to let those first pitches go. I really do. That's going to bring up now Shaz Hatter. Let's see if we can get him started off well. Keep his momentum going. Ooh, that was not a good hit. Or not. Not good at bats there. Not good at bats at all. RJ Gibson, Nevada Dismal, and Wayne Decker coming up to bat here for the Bottlenoses. Again, we'll kind of start to the inside. Oh, bless you, Van Campbell. Big sneeze there. Get over there, make that diving snag. Not quite. All right, so they start off with a base hit here. That's not necessarily a good start for us. We're going to come right back to the inside here, try to make that diving snag, and unable to do it. They get 2 base hits right off the bat here. They're coming out hitting the ball. Well, all right then. This will at least be a double play ball here as we get the double play. So that is nice, but that does bring a runner over to 3rd base for Zerwin Bruno, sorry. Let's see if we can throw a little change up. Ooh, that's not really where I wanted to throw it, but that's okay. It ends up being a strike, so I'll take it. Into the inside there. That ump keeps messing me up. The one's standing right there at the 2nd base mark. I keep thinking that's my player. All right, so Trevor Didd is going to open up here in the 2nd inning in place of, ooh, that was not a very good hit, but that's all right. He is playing left field for us today because Jack Lopez, actually one of our best hitters, so it's very disappointing to see him out of the game. He is playing, Trevor Ditta is playing in place of him due to a shoulder injury. Severus Sasso now up to bat, continues to struggle, just a 167 average. I don't know what I can do to help. I don't know what I can do to help this guy. I don't know if it's his batting style or what it is exactly. I mean, he's got good power, he's got good contact, he's got good speed, yet I continue to struggle hitting with him. And I don't know what that's about, but in any case, that was a quick 3 up, 3 down inning for us there. Bro Davis is able to get over there, get that one, and get it for out number 1. That's going to bring up B. Chernley. Let's see if we can get him started here with a strike, and we do. We're going to come right with the slider back to the outside now, and he hits one high. Let's see if we can get over there, or whether or not we need to, and we do not make the catch. I guess it bounced off the wall or something. Rev 84, sorry, the internet bugged out. So were you? Did I lose you at some point? If so, I'm glad to see you back. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the game so far tonight. Ooh, that's going to be a fair ball. That might bring home a run. We're going to have to get this in quick. No, not quite. So that's going to bring runners now to first and third. We need a double play ball bad here. Gray Rico coming up to bat. It's coming. I don't really love the curve, but we're going to throw it now. Maybe that wasn't the best of decisions, but we're going to get the pop up. So actually it doesn't look like a bad decision at all. For out number 2. Bryant Chernley now up to bat here. Start low on the inside for him, and then let's come back low and outside for him. Yeah, I agree. I am glad that runner didn't decide to try to go, although I feel like I had it fairly covered. Kind of threw it to the cutoff man, so I think I would have got him anyway, but it would have been close. But it doesn't matter now, as we got the strikeout. And that is going to keep the score at 0s here going into the top of the third. Johns, Dropkin, and Campbell coming up to bat for us. Johns not having a terrible season, but not a great one either. 227 average so far. That's a nice pitch on the outside there. And that's coming back to the inside, and we get it for the base hit right up the middle. Nice hit there by John Johns, getting the runner on base here right away. Good way to start this inning. Ryan Dropkin now up to bat. Let's see if we can. Shouldn't have swung at that one. That one would have been high and a ball.
Off the plate inside.
Counting now 1-1, trying to get that one back in, right back to the pitcher. Yikes. Let's see if Van Campbell can help himself. He's having a good season hitting, 667 average. Let's see if he can help himself again today, but he just has a dribbler to third, and it looks like it's going to be, just missed the double play there. So he's going to stay at first, so it's now going to be, are these custom characters, Ray is asking. Not custom, well, I take that back. There are a few custom characters. Ultimately I made the custom team, the Wranglers, and there are a few custom characters, but for the most part, it's the team that was given to me. I did in my, I played out season 1 with this Wranglers team, made it to the playoffs, but unfortunately got swept right away in the playoffs. And so obviously that wasn't the best of starts. But then we came into season 2. We made some changes in the off seasons. I switched up some players from one teams to others. I called it trades. But then I also added a few players And some of those players were part of some new teams that I added to the league. And they were specifically players from my NCAA Football 14 Team Builder Dynasty that I do on this channel as well. My Red Rock Wranglers. And so some of those players that were actually graduating seniors, I brought over to basically lead some of these new teams I added. So I hope that kind of answers your question. We did actually put one of those players on this team as well, but he's kind of he's actually not a starter at this point. He's a bench player. All right, let's see. We got to concentrate here and see if we can get this out. Foul ball there. Count now 1-1. Ooh, that's not really where I wanted to throw that one, but that's okay. Turns out all right. Still 1-2. We're going to come back with the slider low into the inside, and there's a double play ball. Let's get it. Throw it. What was he doing? He was hopping. Get rid of it. But still able to get the double play. Ooh, and there is a pop-up. Let's see who's going to make this catch. It's going to be Shaz Hatter. There is out number 3. And Shaz Hatter is going to start the next inning here, top of the 4th. Hatter did, and Curtis coming up to bat. Thank you guys for coming out and watching once again. Hope you're having a nice Thursday night. I'm actually getting ready to go on vacation tomorrow morning, so I am very excited. Shaz Hatter hits one into the gap. He's going to take base number 2 there. What a double by Shaz Hatter. It seems like at this point he is out of his slump, as he basically won the game for us last game and comes out with a double here in the 4th inning. Let's see if we can move him around as we do get through here. We're going to try to... No, we're not. Never mind. That would have been an out. I was going to try to bring him home, but I thought otherwise. And Larry Curtis is going to have to try to bring him home here with a base hit. We've got runners at 1st and 3rd. And, oh, and we get it through barely. That might have gone foul. Actually lucky that probably hit the first baseman. But in any case, that scores a run. What a interesting turn of events there. Severus Sasso up here again. Let's do something, buddy. Ah, not that, but don't do that. Don't do that. Ah, seriously. I don't know what it is with him. I don't know what the deal is. All right, John Johns, let's not leave these guys stranded here. Let's get a hit. That's going to go foul. Count now 1-1. That's not going to go anywhere. Center fielder's going to catch that one. That's going to be out number 2. Another base hit here, guys. What am I doing? Oh, that would it. Let's go. Take the base. That was a little bit silly. I actually was expecting to skip ahead and get to batting, but then all of a sudden, when I hit the X button and Trevor took off, and then they threw it and booted it, and then I moved both runners. So let's get a base hit here now. Oh, that was not good. Count now 2-1. That was an interesting accident. That looks like it's going to be out number 3. That was just silly. All right, so now here, bottom of the 4th, we get 1 run at the top of the 4th, so we are now leading in this one 1-0. Zerwin Bruno back up to bat. Van Campbell doing okay so far today. Nice base hit there right up the middle. I probably should switch things up here. I keep throwing inside and low to start. With all these batters, I guess it's time to start switching things up. They're catching on to what I'm doing here. That is a high hit here. Who's going to catch that one? Whew, that was lucky. I don't know that anybody was going to catch it for a minute. All right, B. Chernley now up to bat. Let's start high and inside to switch things up now. Now let's go with a slider low into the outside, way outside. Now let's come with the changeup back low and inside. Another double play ball, and there it is as we get out of that inning quickly. And that's going to bring up Van Campbell, Bro Davis, and Nickel King now. Van Campbell still sitting at a 500 average here. Let's see if he can help himself. Ball one to start. Ooh, that one catches the corner that time. Look at the same exact pitch. That one's booted off of the pitcher, and he gets it. First baseman picks it up, throws it back to the pitcher, and they get out number one. Bro Davis, let's see if we can get a base hit by him here so far today as he blasts one, but that's going to go foul. That's unfortunate. That would have been a home run. And then he just dribbles one to first. All right, Nickel King now up to bat. Looks like a ball high into the outside. All right, not being patient enough. Was not patient enough in that inning. Undermeyer, Rico, and Church now coming up to bat here for the Bottlenoses. Undermeyer looks pretty good. 1 for 1 with the single. Got a ton of power, ton of speed. That's a great combination. That's not really what I meant. Ooh, that's all right, though. That worked out in my favor. All right. Nice start here. Let's come outside. Got him. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and the out. Gray Rico now up to bat. And let's come high and inside to start for him. Oop, missed my spot, but that's okay. It worked out. Let's go low into the outside again with that slider. I'm liking that pitch right now. Get it to first base. That is out number 2. Bryant Church now up to bat. Strike number 1. Ooh, just a little. Actually fought that one off. I didn't even expect him to swing it. Ooh, I missed that one. Well, that's all right. Severus Sasso is going to make the catch, and that is going to be it for inning number 5. Shaz Hatter, Trevor Didd, and Larry Curtis now come up to bat. This game feels like it's flying by. Let's see if Shaz Hatter can continue his batting ways as he rifles one right back up the middle for another base hit. Once again, as I have said, he has gotten out of his slump. That's going to bring up Trevor Didd now with a runner on first base. Let's keep this thing going, guys. Let's be a little bit more patient now, though. Maybe too patient. 0-2 now. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to try to bunt, but I meant to try to pull back. That was not a good at bat at all. Larry Curtis now. Ooh, right to the third baseman. All right. All right, Severus Sasso, show me something, buddy. All right, strike number 1. Let's swing away now.
Off the plate, inside.
Inside, count now 1-1. And there's our opportunity, and Severus Sasso gets a base hit. Oh man, that's amazing. I hope that means he can get out of his slump. Last season it seemed like he had a very similar type deal, but then he'd get out of his slump for like a game, and then he'd get right back into it. So need to figure out a way to keep him out of it. Oh man, caught looking. That was not a good at bat either. Besides the 2 base hits, the rest of those at bats were not good. RJ Gibson, Dismal, and Decker coming up to bat now for the Bottlenoses. Should pay attention here to Van Campbell. How is he looking? His stamina is still looking pretty good. Pop up there. That one's going to go out. Let's come with the slider once again. liking that as my second pitch, but maybe they're catching on to it. Get over there. Nice catch. Trevor did. Makes that catch. Strike number 1 to start there. That's good. Let's come with the changeup now. Got him looking. Let's come with the slider and missed my spot, but still got him for the strikeout. Looking. That's going to be out number 2. Wayne Decker now up to bat. We start high and inside on him, and he hits it here. Right to our second baseman, right over to first, and that's a quick inning once again. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 7th now. Dropkin, Campbell, and Davis coming up to bat. Ryan Dropkin, 375 average, not bad at all. It'd be nice if we can get him a hit right now. There's our opportunity. Get down. Nope. Not quite. Van Campbell, I think he started this game with a 667 average, has since not done well and is now down to a 400 average. Count now 1-1. And there's a base hit for him, trying to help himself, getting onto first base, and that's going to bring us to the top of our order now. And Bro Davis, 1 for 1 on the day with a single, 345 average and 4 home runs so far this season. That one was close, but outside for ball 1. Outside again for ball 2. And there's our hit. Get down. And it does, just in front of the left fielder, so that's going to put runners now at first and second with Nickel King coming up to bat. He's so far 0 for 3 on the day. Let's get a base hit, buddy. Strike to start right down the middle. And then a ball to the inside. 1-1 now, and there is a hit, and it gets booted off of the third baseman. We're going to keep everybody where they are. No try for extra bases. That's going to bring up Shaz Hatter with the bases loaded. What an exciting chance here to get some more runs. Count now 1-1. There's the opportunity to get down. No. Out number 2 there. Let's see if Trevor Did can get a base hit here. Extreme pressure. Let's see if we can do something here. Nice pitch right down the middle to start. And that's just a dribbler to the second baseman. And that is going to be out number 3 as we leave 3 stranded in that one. That's always tough to take. Bruno, Peppers, and Chernley coming up to bat. Campbell still looking okay, so we're going to keep with him for now. Ball 1 to start. Still liking this slider as my second pitch, but I think I'm going to need to start switching it up. There we go for strike number 2, and let's come down into the inside. Fooled him, got him for the strikeout. Megan Peppers now up to bat. Let's switch it back to low into the inside to start as she blasts one. All right, I'm not going to do that anymore. Luckily, that one went foul. Little cut fastball to the inside, and she gets a hold of that one. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to put her on first base. I can't remember how fast she was. Speed's not very good, so I don't really need to worry about her stealing. Come with the curveball. I haven't been throwing that one much. That one's fouled off, so count now 1-1. Let's come with the slider. Way to the outside. That was on purpose because I'm going to go... Nope, that didn't matter. 3-1 now. Let's come low into the inside. 3-2 count now. Let's come back with the slider. Woo. Nice at bat here. For somebody who's kind of struggling, and we walked him. Wow. All right then. That's going to put runners now at first and second base. Undermeyer's got a lot of power, a lot of speed, as we talked about earlier. Don't really want to give him an opportunity. Ooh, there we go for strike number 2. Let's come up. Let's come with a changeup. Low, got him, fooled him, got him for the strikeout once again. That's going to bring up Gray Rico 0 for 2 on the day. But they're going to put in a new hitter, Ethan Gonzalez, who's also got quite a bit of power and contact. Let's start high into the inside for him. Fooled him. Let's come with the slider low and outside, and he pops it up. John Johns looks like he's going to catch this one for out number 3, and we get out of that inning, leaving 2 stranded there for them. Larry Curtis, Sasso, and John Johns coming up now to bat for us. Let's see if we can get a little something going here. They're going to bring in a new fielder. Looks like Arsenio Farmer. There's strike number 1. Count now 1-1. Oh, that's not a good swing. Not a good swing at all there. That's a quick pop-up. Severus Sasso now. Let's see if we can keep him hitting the ball here. He's been struggling so much. Oh, that's not a good start. 0 for 2. Looked inside. 1-2 count now. And there it is. He actually gets another base hit. Looks very similar to his last one. I think like the exact same hit. But that's 2 base hits for him today, so that is good to see. And that's going to bring up now John Johns. They're going to do a double switch here. And that's going to be a strike to start here. So now we can swing away, and that was high. I should not have swung at that one. Let's just get back there, Sasso. That's going to be out number 2. Ryan Dropkin now up to bat with 2 outs. There is strike number 1. That was a silly thing to swing at. Just a little dribbler. I don't think he's quite fast enough, and he is not. That's going to take us to the bottom of the 8th. Stark, Gibson, and Dismal coming up to bat. We're going to continue here with Van Campbell. Whoop, that was not a good spot. That's not where I was planning to pitch it. Got him for strike number 1. Let's come with the slider now for strike number 2. And then let's come up back high and inside. Somehow got a hold of that one. Let's come back to the changeup to the outside, and he blasts one. Got to get over there. Trevor makes the play. Nice play by him. He's had a couple of long balls there, able to get into the right spot to make the play. That's pretty good considering that's not really his position. Pretty fast. Get over there. Almost. That's not really what I meant to do. Let's come back with the slider to the outside. Strike number 2. And let's go change up low and inside. Ooh, that was pretty close. I don't know about that. Got him for the strikeout. That's going to bring up Nevada Dismal. Strike number 1 to start. That's good. Bro Davis going to field that one, get it over to first for out number 3 as we continue to lead in this one 1-0. Van Campbell is going to be up to bat, and Bro Davis and Nickel King. I think right now is the time to substitute out Van Campbell. We're going to bring in our closer anyway at the top of the 9th. So let's see if we can get something going here. Question is, do we bring in Howdy, who's got some good speed? So maybe if we get him on the base paths, then that would be good. Or we're going to bring in Mac Cheesy with some contact. Morris Stewart, he is the gentleman that we have brought from our NCAA Football 14 dynasty. So let's bring him in. He hasn't played much here. Let's see if we can get him going here. We're going to open with a strike. Look low and it's ball 1. So count now 1-1. 2-1 now. Make that 2-2 now. Not a good hit. That's going to be caught by the first baseman for the out. So Morris Stewart, our player from the NCAA Football 14 dynasty, goes out pinch hitting, pop up to the first baseman. Not very exciting there. Bro Davis now up to bat. Count now 1-1, and we're going to hit that one or try to, but it's just going to be a pop up to the center fielder now. That's going to be out number 2. Nickel King now up to bat. Let's see if he can do something here. A little 2-out rally action. Get down. And it does. It ends up being a base hit by him. That'll at least give us a good opportunity here with Shaz Hatter, who's got a double and a single on the day, 2 for 4. Why not have a little 2-out rally here? Why not? I'll take some more runs going into the 9th. 1-2 count now. 2-2 count now. Very similar pitch there. Probably should have swung at that one. Just a little dribbler. That's going to get over to first. So we are going to go into the the bottom of the 9th here, needing our closer to do his job and finish this one off. Wayne Decker's coming in here to hit to start. Nice start there for strike number 1. Let's come with the 2-seamer high and inside on him. Get over there, why not? Not quite. 1-2 count. We're going to come with the changeup again, down and to the inside, and he hits it. Base hit there to start. That's not what we wanted exactly. That's going to bring up Zerwin Bruno. He's got a ton of power. Ooh, here's a double play ball. Get it there. And there it is, the double play. So that is going to be 2 outs, 1 to go here as Megan Peppers is up to bat. We get this out and we're going to win this game 1-0. Let's do this thing. Get over there. Nope, not quite. All right. Let's come low into the inside now, and she pops up another one. So count is now 1-2. Can we get the strikeout here to end it? We go high and inside. Goes to Bro Davis once again, who gets it over to first. And we're going to win this one 1-0. Not a very exciting game. Not a whole lot of runs scored. Somehow we manufactured 1 run and we pull out this game against the Bottlenoses 1-0. So 2 very fun and exciting games here tonight. As we get the win for Van Campbell, Wally Flan gets the save. He's now got 4 saves on the season. Van Campbell is our player of the game with Bryant Church, their pitcher as well. And B. Chernley, their second baseman, also gets some player of the game notoriety there. So we're going to go ahead and simulate through the last little bit here, and that will be it for tonight. As we played another couple of games here in our season, now sitting at 6-1. So let's go ahead and simulate through. Couple of really exciting, fun games tonight. One that first game, nothing scored, 0-0 all the way into the bottom of the 8th, and Shaz Hatter hits a 3-run homer, and we win the game 3-0. And then we play another game here, pitchers duel. Not a whole lot going on offense. Wow, the Swordfish just scored 18 runs in that one. Mountain Lions looks like they're going to come out and score a ton of runs as well. Sharks versus the Bottlenoses. Sharks win that one. We got the Brown Bears winning against the Aquatics. And so this is where the standings are as we end our stream tonight. We are still in the lead in the Mountain Division with a 6-1 record. Swordfish are still tops in the Beach Division with a 5-2 record. Foresters are right behind us. Brown Bears playing a much better season than they did last season. Logmen, the league champions from our first season, sitting at 3-4, so they are kind of struggling so far this season. So that's where things stand as we end this one. We are going to be playing one of our new squads, the Woodsmiths. During our next stream, that team is led by Obi McNair, who plays first base here for the Woodsmiths. He was our one of our wide receivers, again from our NCAA Football 14 Red Rock Wranglers dynasty. He graduated last season and came over to the Super Mega Baseball 2 season here as part of this new squad, this Woodsmiths team that we introduced as part of season 2. So that will be exciting to see what he can do. He's got a ton of power, ton of contact, and a ton of speed. So he is going to be a tough player to match up against. But that is going to do it for tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out and watching and chatting it up with me in the chat. So thank you very much. That is going to do it for this episode. If you like, please hit that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do so and hit that bell so you don't miss any more Wranglers baseball action. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time.